What's up, YouTube? Another day on the water problem, but I got it fixed. After all this fussing, it actually was a frozen water line. Now, you remember I was saying about that 3/4 inch that was right near, it didn't freeze unless I loosened that up while I was digging the first time with the bullet heater. Could be a possibility, but anyway, a pipe was frozen. Let me flip this around. I dug down along my well casing, and over here the frost was only 6 inches. Once I busted through that, no problem, all the way down. I got these burlaps on here because I wanted to leave this open, just because I disconnected the main line going to the house right here at the starting point and ran a snake down to see where the frost was, to see if there was any frost, because I wasn't sure if there was. But anyway, I ran a snake down, and right by that hydrant I hit something, so it was frozen over by that hydrant. So what I did was, and I'll show you how I got this defrosted. Once I dug down and I found the main line right here, I cut it. You see that 1-inch pipe right there? That's my main line running to the house. So I cut the line here and put a snake down. I had no frost going back to the pump, to the well. I had frost going like 5 feet, and I hit frost right in here. So this is how I defrosted it. If anybody has this problem, this is the quickest way. I tried digging and heating, I wasn't getting anywhere. I would have had to dig all the way across this driveway. All the way across the driveway, a good 20 feet or so. So you get yourself a little submergible pump, some PEX tubing, a compound bucket, and it's not even like, it's maybe warm water. And let me tell you something, it chews through the ice quick. I just put a little bit of pressure on the pipe as the water's shooting against the ice, and I actually clocked it, how long it took me to do 1 foot, 2 minutes, and I chewed through a foot of ice. So actually I measured across the driveway. This thing was frozen from here to where that wooden fence is across the driveway. It's about 20 something feet, 22, 23 feet of frost. Chewed through it in no time using this system. Worked out good. So now I'm just going to get this bucket out of here, reconnect my line, turn my pump on, and hallelujah. I'm thinking though, once June rolls around, I'm going to dig up across this driveway, and I'm going to insulate this pipe, and I'm also going to put a lick of heat tape from that fence over to the well. Just leave it, I'll leave the plug over there in the shrub somewhere, and when I get into February, maybe I'll plug it in, depending on how cold it's been. So what I'm thinking is, what happened was, if the frost just started here and just worked its way down the pipe, I mean, it's been a week, 8-9 days before I started messing around with this pump. So it could have took 9 days. Is that possible? I don't know. You know, the frost started here because I filled a lot of gravel around the bottom of this hydrant, and the frost went down through that gravel and got to the pipe and started a frost, and then just worked its way down the pipe. Possibility, because I think this driveway, or the driveway, could have got frost down because there's no snow cover. But see, I started digging over there. I was going to dig down, find a pipe, and snake it too, if I kept going past this driveway. Actually, I moved the snow out of the way, took that shovel and just jammed it down in the ground, broke through the ice about 1 inch. So no frost in this area. Could be that this driveway the frost got down, or it started at the hydrant. But in the summertime, I will fix that. I will dig this line up so this does not happen again. Because what a problem, boy, when you ain't got no water running in the house. Alright, YouTube, thanks for all the comments and everything and the support. I'll be talking to you later.